The manhwa viral hit or How to Fight is known for its core theme, fighting. At its center, the reason why this manhwa is so widely read is because people enjoy seeing these characters fight, whether good wins over evil or when evil outsmarts the good. Either way, the means to the end is always fighting. In today's video, we tackle every single fighting style in Viral Hit, from Han Wang-guk's specific style of boxing, all the way to Hobin's street style blend of MMA. Real quick though, the Generation 3 server is up and running, so if you want a server to talk Lookism about or just hang out, the Generation 3 Discord server is for you. Now, without further ado, this is the fighting styles in Viral Hit. To start this video off, our first fighter on the roster is our main character, Yu Ho-bin. Ho-bin wears a style of military-integrated MMA which he learned from Samdak. This style consists of having a counter to everything from how to win against a boxer to how to win against a gun. With Samdak's fighting wisdom passed on to Hobin, Hobin implemented his own modern take on Samdak's traditional style, adding counters to karambit blades, animalistic fighting, and so on and so forth. On top of that, after his time skip, Hobin was trained to be an ambidextrous fighter, meaning he does not have a dominant left or right, as he's used to fighting using both of his limbs to their maximum potential, as shown when he fought a professional MMA fighter and basically toyed with him. And after training with Samdak personally, he's unlocked this composed rage state where essentially his body fights at its best with all the perks of being enraged but without the cons. Yu Ho-bin has learned boxing, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, muay thai, and so much more. His versatility makes him an incredibly dangerous opponent, and his experience basically triples how much of a threat he is. Tae-hoon Seong. Tae-hoon Seong is known as a taekwondo prodigy, his style of course being taekwondo, a South Korean martial art that centers around kicks. This martial art has two types of styles, ITF taekwondo and WTF taekwondo, which Tae-hoon is both a master at. His taekwondo is so advanced that at a young age, he was already sparring with people much older than him, with Tae-hoon's dad explaining that weight classes essentially don't matter to Tae-hoon, because the lack of force can simply be compensated for if he just spun faster. With that being said, we're getting to why Tae-hoon's taekwondo is so unique. Because his strength lies in his power to generate inhuman amounts of force simply by spinning more, Tae-hoon's awareness of this allows him to capitalize on his hidden potential, maximizing his body to be on par with his genius. Where others would have to strengthen their bodies, Tae-hoon is a spin genius. On top of all of that, in the recent chapters, he's been experimenting with animal-themed moves that he may have learned from his father. Well, copy is a more appropriate term. In the future, Tae-hoon may be a big figure in the Lookism verse, as he's already so strong at a young age. We cannot wait to see what he does next. As for the person described as Tae-hoon's rival, Yeonwoo is proficient in Kyokushin karate, renowned as one of the most challenging karate styles. He has gone under rigorous training. This training includes sparring, striking hard objects without protection to condition the body, and enduring blows to enhance physical resilience. Notably, signs of his demanding training are evident in his conditioned knuckles and visible bruises. Displaying formidable endurance and physical durability, Yeonwoo can withstand hits with minimal pain, often leaving his opponents in discomfort. Prior to retaliating, his resilience is showcased through enduring powerful blows. Yeonwoo predominantly employs two stances in combat: the forward stance with weight on the front of the foot, and shikodachi, maintaining balanced and grounded weight distribution. His lower center of gravity enhances stability, making him challenging to topple. Executing karate footwork technique, he leads with his hips, maintaining a balanced posture without leaning, allowing for continuous attacks. While his footwork lacks the swiftness of taekwondo, it emphasizes balance and aggression. In combat, Yeonwoo favors powerful punches, particularly a devastating straight punch capable of damaging walls without causing serious fractures. This underscores his dedication to body conditioning, a trait consistent with Kyokushin karate. Notably, Kyokushin karate discourages head punches in competition due to their extreme impact, but Yeonwoo employs them in street fights. Although punches are his primary arsenal, Yeonwoo occasionally incorporates powerful kicks. Notably, he executed the Rolling Thunder, an iconic Kyokushin karate kick, inducing visible pain in Tae-hoon during their confrontation. Overall, Yeonwoo's fighting style reflects a combination of disciplined Kyokushin techniques, emphasizing powerful punches and kicks, and a resilient, well-conditioned physicality. He's one of the Yu-Hobin Company's powerhouses, capable of withstanding the strongest of blows. Along with his willpower, he is essential into the fighting force of the Yu-Hobin Company. Moving on to Viral Hit's primary boxer, Han Wang-guk. Han Wang-guk is an outboxer that specializes in gauging distance and fighting from afar, where he takes advantage of his opponent's micro-mistakes into counters and deal-breaker moves that usually leave his opponents on the ground. He learned his boxing in prison, which gives his style of boxing a bit more brutality. His boxing style developed this way due to his harsh conditions in prison, where letting your guard down essentially meant dying. With an incredibly powerful yet simple style of boxing, he dominated prison with an unofficial record of 58 matches and 44 knockouts. Though his style of boxing is something to be on your toes for, his truest strength lies within his inhuman willpower, being able to withstand and fight back against attacks that would easily just kill a person. But for some reason, he just gets back up and keeps fighting like nothing ever happened. Due to this unnatural phenomenon, the ones who've seen this eerie miracle happen call him Zombie Boxer. A man that hits hard and never backs down is something truly to fear. Hwang Mang-gi, the resident strongman of the Yu-Hobin Company, Hwang Mang-gi's fighting style is Sisirium. Sisirium is a venerable traditional Korean-style martial art deeply embedded in the country's cultural heritage, with origins dating back over a millennia. It has evolved from military training to become one of Korea's oldest and most cherished sports. In Sisirium, wrestlers aim to compel their opponents to touch the ground with any part of their body other than their feet. The matches typically consist of a best-of-3 round format. Wrestlers adorn themselves with a satba, a distinctive belt worn around the waist and thigh. The sport is not merely a physical contest, it encompasses various rituals and ceremonies including bowing and salutations. As a kid, it seemed like he was bred for the sport of Sisirium, a large muscular body gifted with dominated strength to lift up full-grown men. Choosing Sisirium as his main style, he dominated the sport, becoming a world prodigy as well as instilling fear into those who dared to challenge his authority. But what makes Hwang Mang-gi different from all the other wrestlers is his ability to adapt. After losing to Wang-guk, he decided to incorporate boxing into his arsenal, learning the basics like the jab, combining a strike-heavy martial art with Hwang Mang-gi's already monstrous strength. It's no wonder why he's considered as one of the best fighters in the series. Seong Jun-baek. As for the shadow hero Viral Hit, born into a harsh life, Seong-jun's upbringing forged him into a ruthless and highly skilled fighter, unafraid to employ cunning tactics to secure his victory. His disdain for combat sports stems from a belief that their rules are irrelevant to the real world, restricting individuals. According to Seong-jun, the essence of fighting lies in who is willing to take a life. Having once been associated with the Yakuza, Seong-jun garnered a reputation for his exceptional talent for lethal encounters, confronting sizable groups with stab wounds seeming inconsequential to him, showcasing his fearlessness. His fighting style prioritizes practicality over honor, disregarding the traditional morals. Seong-jun doesn't hesitate to target vulnerable areas like the eyes and the groin, a tactic often seen dishonorable. Resourceful in his approach, he adeptly utilizes the environment, turning everyday objects into weapons. Seong-jun's physical prowess is also remarkable, displaying immense strength, endurance, and stamina. He effortlessly navigates one-on-one duels with martial artists and fearlessly takes on armed mercenaries, dispatching them ruthlessly with a metallic pipe despite sustaining multiple stab wounds. While Seong-jun predominantly adheres to his brutal, effective fighting, he also incorporates judo techniques into his arsenal, showcasing a versatile and formidable combat skill set. With his experience and lack of hesitation, he single-handedly threatened the very existence of the Yu-Hobin Company, a man molded into a monster. That is Seong Jun-baek. So that is it for today's video. We covered a lot of fighters and their styles. This video was incredibly fun to make, and I treat it kinda like a trophy along with my other fighting style explained videos. If you enjoyed this video, I have a bunch more on the channel, and with that, so yeah.